Yo, what's going on YouTube, man? It's Trey TV, man. I'm back with another video, man. Listen, man, if y'all new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. Give y'all boy a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying, for the algorithm. But check this out, man. Roy Jones Jr., this is the message for you, man. Now, I want to start out by saying, Roy Jones, you were a phenomenal fighter. You know, the best ever, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? You done what a lot of people couldn't do, you know what I'm saying, in the sport of boxing. So I got to give you credit to that. You know, I got to give you credit to being one of the few guys who could move up and down as far as get championships all the way from the heavyweight division on down to the middleweight division and heavyweight, different things like that, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta be real, man. And if you a real G, then you gonna respect this right here. Roy Jones Jr., I think you need to stick to commentating, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you need to stick to commentating. You don't need to be a coach. Because honestly, you know, and you know what they say, you know, all great fighters are not great coaches. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that again for the people in the Bay. All great fighters are not great coaches. You know what I'm saying? And you fit that criteria. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. First and foremost, you look at Chris Jenkins, you know what I'm saying, who went up against, not Chris Jenkins, excuse me, Chris Eubank, went up against Leon Smith. He wasn't supposed to lose that. But you got to think about the preparation. You got to think about who he was around. You know what I'm saying? He was around Roy Jones, trying to do that flashy, hands down motion, pop it jab from your waist, move around the ring, try to be slick, which is kind of Eubank style. But I feel like he had technique and structure before he got with Roy Jones. When he got with Roy Jones, it was just straight up hands down. Hands down, 1, 2, move around the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, move around the ring. Do different things like that. I just feel like, for one, that don't work for a lot of fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to have a style to mimic Roy Jones, you got to have a chin to mimic Roy Jones. And everybody knows, in Roy Jones' prime, could nobody touch him. You know what I'm saying? For when he beat Jones, when he beat Bernard Hopkins, James Toney, different things like that. Champions at that, you know what I'm saying? Dominating in impressive fashion, you feel me? But anyway, I would just give y'all an example, you know what I'm saying? So you got the sad situation that just happened with the guy that's supposed to be fighting Broner, you know what I'm saying? This is the third guy. That opponent done either got hurt, disqualified, and done basically pulled out the fight, you know what I'm saying? So everybody who done bought their tickets, they got to reschedule and do different things like that and move on from it. You feel me? But aside from that, you look at Roy Jones in that situation. From what I hear, they brought a couple guys in for sparring, and this is my thing. Y'all literally got 7 days from the fight. Roy Jones choose to bring in guys that's hard punching. Not saying that Michael Jr. didn't need that, but I feel like the intensity shouldn't have been that high. Of course, Roy Jones couldn't control the fighters per se, but the tone of the sparring match could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Like, Roy Jones could have been like, hey, listen, man, you know, this is the week of the fight. You know, both you guys are professional fighters. There's no need to try to take each other's head off. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all work, but y'all work with common sense. Not try to kill each other before his fight. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Roy Jones wasn't aware of that. So if he's not teaching you the wrong technique, he's bringing the wrong people around you. And when you bring the wrong person around someone who has a fight that'll potentially change their life forever, set their kids up forever, then you got to be aware of that type of stuff, Roy Jones. And I'm talking to you now, boy. You feel me? Roy Jones, I think, man, I know you got your boxing jam. I know you just can't let boxing go, man, but you're going to let it go, all right? you're going to have to let it go. Like, you can go in there and fight and do different things like that. But being a coach and being someone who advises people to do this and do that, I feel like you don't fit that criteria when it comes down to a coaching standpoint, because you weren't a regular fighter. You wasn't a fighter that fought off textbook skills. You were supernaturally gifted. I'm going to say that again. You were supernatural gifted. The things that you done in the ring, I don't think nobody can do it naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because your athleticism was like no other. He's like a freak of nature. You know what I'm saying? Floyd couldn't do it. Spence couldn't do it. Those guys on name it have skills. I'm not saying you didn't have skills, but your athleticism trumped your skills, and we know that. You threw 10 punches without even trying. It don't take skill to do that. You have to have athleticism to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can be the most skilled boxer in the world, but if you're not athletic to combat that skill, then you're not gonna be as explosive or as effective. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, man, Roy Jones, you were a phenomenal fighter. But as far as your coaching goes, look at the track record of the guys you done work with. What have they done? Absolutely nothing. You teaching them the wrong stuff, boy. You telling them to be a freak of nature, use your athleticism, but you can't make somebody be athletic. It has to be within them. The skills part, you can work with them. That's why I say, I give it to Chris Eubank. I give it to Michael Jr. You know what I'm saying? What they was mimicking you as far as your style, it looked good. I'm not gonna lie. It did look good. Both of them guys were explosive. But at the end of the day, both guys' jaws were tested and dropped. And it's just sad that you let that happen. That's why Michael Jr. dad came out. I think the second thing that he said besides the fight was off was that Roy Jones ain't the coach. I mean, think about it for a second. I know y'all may think I'm probably tripping or whatever the case may be, but y'all got to look at things for what it is. He came by and said, hey, sorry, 100,000% that the fight not happening. And then second of all, Roy Jones ain't the coach no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have kept that behind closed doors if Roy Jones had nothing to do with it. But a father going to protect his son. And the father also going to speak for his son, especially in this particular moment. You feel me? And he just spoke out and just said what he needed to say. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones ain't his coach no more. Roy Jones got a lot of stuff going on. Shoot, he's even trying to fight himself. So when you look at everything and you really put two and two together, you will start to see what I'm seeing and what everybody's seeing. And like I said before, man, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, Roy Jones will forever be in the Hall of Fame, and we respect what he has done. But when it comes down to putting kids' life in his hands, putting kids' careers in his hands, putting kids like abilities and training and skill sets and different things like that in his hands, as you guys seeing, it's not working. From Chris Eubank to Michael Jr., it's the same thing. Both of them guys are fighting at the highest levels, and you seen what happened to both them guys in real fights and in sparring. You know what I'm saying? When you have a fighter that's on the crisp of fighting someone that could change his life, change his reputation, and get the respect that he deserves, then you got to take care of that fighter. It's not about you. It's not about you. It's about that fighter. It's about what he's going through. It's about what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. You feel me? And like I said, if y'all new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. You feel me? This Trey TV, man, and we out.